Hello everybody and welcome to my Heirloom Organic Vegetable Garden series for June the 21st. And well, we've got a big explosion of growth when it comes to weeds. I'm talking a lot of weeds have popped up this week. But the corn's coming really nice. You can take a look down the row here. She's looking pretty good. The germination on this is working well. So now what I'm doing here is I'm starting to take all the waste straw from the duck shack, and I'm putting it on the rows. I'm going to cover the rows up. I won't be able to get around the plants tight, but at least I'll only have to weed right around the plants. So the zucchini are coming great. Some of them didn't germinate. Actually, there's one there not doing too well. Dougie, what are you doing in here? Come on, dog, get out of the garden. Get out. Doug. Okay, back to the garden, guys. All right, squash. It's doing really well. Not as many seeds germinated as I thought. It looks like about 14 germinated, so about half of them germinated. Now my beans, which ones are these again? I'm trying to remember. These are the green beans. Yes, green beans are doing really well. Some didn't germinate, some are germinating late. You can see them just popping up now. Plus I got some ant action. I got to get some cornmeal to take care of this because I'm going to lose everything if I don't. But the weeds are starting to explode. This week was a good week for weeds. Now the dragon carrots are just coming up. You can see them there. See them? They're just starting to come up the whole row. You can start to see them. The beets are coming up good, but there's patches that didn't germinate. It's bizarre. I don't know what's happening here. I think it's ants. Something's telling me the ants are eating the sprouts off. Now the tomato plants are growing really well. They're coming really good. Actually, I've got some flowers forming already here. You can just see a nice little flower there. I think I'm filming it for you. My pepper plants, this week was a really wet week, so they're not doing too well. They're actually quite yellow. That's not a good sign. Where they should be a lot more brilliant green. But this week we had a lot of rain. It rained pretty steady, actually. And then the velour beans, they're doing really, really well. They're my favorite bean. They freeze the best. And if you look down the row, you can see the germination rate on them is really, really good. Now the parsnips, they always take forever to come up. You know, it's like I'm looking here. It's there's some spots, but they take like, I've seen them take 2 weeks before they start cracking through. That you can see a lot of them. So we'll have to wait on that. Just a ton of weeds exploding here. My green beans, or green peas, I should say, green arrow peas. Something happened. They germinated, and I planted these guys every 2 inches because I knew that something could go wrong. And still, there's massive gaps. So I might have to. I might even scrap this row and just replant it. I'm going to decide this week what I'm going to do. I might just say the hell with it and pull everything out that's there and just reseed the whole thing because it's not doing too well. There's a lot of gaps here that nothing happened. I don't know why we had such a good germination burst and then it just died. Now the carrots, yes, colorful carrots, they're just starting to come up. You can see there's some carrot action right there. So, and there's a whole bunch of carrot action right there. So it's starting. You can actually, I can see it. I don't know if it's showing up on the screen, but you can see the row of green carrot, or the little sprouts of the carrots coming up. Lots of weeds, but like I said, I'm covering all the rows with straw. Yellow beans, same thing. I got some gaps in the germination. I don't know what happened. And then the rutabaga, they're coming up crazy. Now, last year, I had tomatoes at this end of the garden. So guess what I've got at this end of the year? I've got tomato weeds. Tomato plants are popping up everywhere. So I got to get the straw on top and kill all of this. But the rutabaga are really, like they came up really well. If you look here at this row, a lot of germination. Now those plants, you thin them out, so there's about 8 to 10 inches between each one. So a lot of thinning out to do there. So my plan of action on dealing with weeds this year, a lot of straw with duck poop, and that's the bottom line. So that's the update for this week. I think I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to replant the peas. I'm going to do it this week. I think I'll just go through and rip them all out and reseed it, and I'll give you an update next week.